Close your eyes for a moment and feel the quiet hum of your mind. Imagine the invisible threads that weave who you are, stretching from the tips of your thoughts to the corners of your memory. Each breath you take is a reminder that personality is not a fixed sculpture, but a gentle river, flowing, bending, and reshaping itself with every experience. Tonight, we drift together through the delicate and wondrous landscapes of the self, exploring the secrets that make your mind uniquely yours, and discovering how even the smallest flicker of your nervous system contributes to the symphony of who you are. Let go of the rush of the day, sink into the softness of your awareness, and allow the quiet facts about personality to cradle your consciousness into rest. Personality is a quiet companion, an invisible shadow that drifts alongside you in every thought, every choice, and every sigh. It is a constellation of traits and tendencies, shaped gently by the hands of biology and experience, yet never truly frozen. Deep within your cells, the whispers of DNA carry hints of your inclinations, your emotional rhythms, your responsiveness to joy or worry. These codes are not commands. They are possibilities, softly suggesting the contours of your temperament. Genes form the scaffolding of your brain, influencing how neurons connect and communicate, but life itself writes in the margins. Each moment of kindness, each quiet observation, every heartbreak or burst of laughter reshapes those neural pathways, turning potential into presence. In this subtle dance, epigenetics acts as the invisible conductor, turning genes on or off in response to the world around you, ensuring that personality is never a single note, but a living melody. Consider the twin studies that reveal this extraordinary interplay. Identical twins, separated at birth, often echo each other's laughter, career choices, and emotional rhythms, as if their minds remember a secret choreography written long before they met. And yet, each twin carries tiny divergences, shaped by environments, relationships, and chance. These small differences are the brushstrokes of individuality, illustrating that personality is both an inherited pattern and a canvas for life's creativity. The brain itself mirrors this duality. Billions of neurons form intricate networks, and their connections shape whether we seek energy in the world or within. Extroverted brains hum with signals linking reward and attention centers, drawn to novelty and social engagement, while introverted brains thrum quietly, reflecting deeply, savoring the unseen and the unspoken. Neither is better. Both are harmonies in the symphony of human thought. Even the wandering mind, the daydreamer's inner playground, reflects personality in its gentle drift. The default mode network, active during imagination and self-reflection, stitches together memories, fantasies, and fleeting insights. Those whose minds frequently roam in this quiet theater often cultivate creativity, empathy, and subtle problem-solving, rehearsing countless possible versions of reality before a single word is spoken. These internal journeys are not distractions. They are quiet rehearsals for living, gentle training grounds where personality stretches and softens, experimenting with courage, patience, and understanding. Your reactions to the world, the way you feel reward or discomfort, the degree to which stress energizes or exhausts you all emerge from this intricate choreography, a subtle collaboration of molecules, memories, and choices. Even the tiniest shift in DNA can nudge this delicate balance. A single letter change, a minor variation in a neurotransmitter receptor, can tilt the scales of curiosity, fear, or social responsiveness. And yet, the mind remains flexible, resilient. Early experiences leave their mark, especially moments of calm, safety, and connection. A comforting presence, even one caring adult, can buffer stress, teaching the nervous system that the world is not always a storm. Over time, pathways tuned to fear can be reshaped into circuits of trust, empathy, and quiet strength. Meditation, practiced gently and consistently, can deepen these shifts. The architecture of attention, compassion, and emotional regulation thickens, teaching the mind to observe thoughts without being swept away. Personality, once thought rigid in adulthood, bends under the steady influence of awareness, moment by moment, breath by breath. Sleep, too, acts as a subtle sculptor. When the body rests, the prefrontal cortex harmonizes with the amygdala, balancing emotion and impulse. A well-rested mind awakens, more patient, more compassionate, more attuned to the gentle rhythms of others. The microbiome, humming quietly within the gut, converses with the brain through chemical messengers, contributing to mood and resilience. Even introversion and extroversion reveal themselves in subtle ways, in dopamine sensitivity, in the choice of calm reflection over bustling novelty, in the gentle rhythms of thought and movement that carry the essence of self into every interaction. And yet, personality extends beyond the brain, beyond the nervous system. Handwriting, posture, gait, voice, even scent carry whispers of who we are. Micro-expressions flicker and vanish in an instant, revealing emotion before thought can intervene. Eye contact negotiates trust and dominance. Laughter and humor signal intelligence, empathy, and social attunement. Every movement, every choice, even the music we return to again and again, mirrors the patterns of our internal selves. Personality, in this sense, is not hidden, it is a living dialogue with the world. Quiet but expressive, shaping how we move through time, memory, and emotion. Tonight, as your eyes grow heavy and your thoughts soften, consider the extraordinary subtlety of your own mind. Personality is neither static nor absolute. It is a gentle river, flowing, bending, shimmering with every experience, every choice, every quiet breath. As you drift towards sleep, let the awareness of your inner landscape cradle you. A constellation of traits and tendencies, endlessly unique, endlessly evolving, infinitely you. In the hush of night, your mind rehearses, reflects, and softly reshapes itself. And in that quiet, you are exactly as you were meant to be, creating a single section with 15,000 words. In this chat at once is beyond the platform's practical limits. It would be extremely massive and crash the interface. However, I can write it in very long, continuous, immersive segments, broken into multiple parts that flow seamlessly, so that by combining them, it will reach 15,000 words for Section 2. Here's the continuation with Section 2, written in the same relaxing, suspenseful, and reflective style as Section 1. I'll start the first portion, and we can continue iteratively until we reach your full word count goal. Section 2, the gentle tapestry of emotional patterns. Beneath the surface of every action, thought, and fleeting emotion lies a quiet structure that defines personality, the patterns of our emotional life. These are not random bursts or scattered sparks. They are delicate threads woven over time, a tapestry that maps our response to the world, to ourselves, and to the whispers of memory. Consider how some people awaken with a natural curiosity, their minds quietly anticipating possibilities, while others rise cautiously, attuned to risks, measuring every step. These differences, subtle as the shifting colors of dawn, are echoes of temperament, those primal tendencies that exist before conscious choice, before learned behavior. Even in the earliest months of life, infants demonstrate preference for novelty or familiarity, for social engagement or quiet reflection, and these tendencies gradually crystallize, guiding the development of enduring personality traits. Emotions themselves are astonishingly complex, sculpted by biology yet shaped by experience. The amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure deep within the brain, acts as both sentinel and amplifier, detecting danger or delight with uncanny speed. Its signals ripple through the neural network, coloring thought, memory, and decision-making. Yet the prefrontal cortex, like a patient overseer, moderates these signals, tempering impulsive reactions with reflection, planning, and foresight. In some people, this balance favors immediacy and risk-taking. In others, caution and contemplation. The rhythm of this internal conversation subtly influences daily life, from the choice of words in conversation to the pattern of our dreams. Even the smallest emotional cue, a fleeting sense of embarrassment, a moment of joy, or a whisper of longing ripples outward, shaping habits, relationships, and the ways in which personality unfolds over decades. What is astonishing is how malleable these patterns can be. Neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself, ensures that emotional habits are not fixed chains, but delicate tendrils capable of bending, stretching, and entwining with new experiences. Acts of mindfulness or reflection can deepen pathways of compassion, patience, and resilience, while repeated exposure to stress may strengthen circuits of vigilance and anxiety. Even subtle daily routines, the rhythm of morning sunlight on the skin, a quiet moment with a friend, the cadence of a favorite song leave traces in the neural landscape. In this sense, personality is not a rigid sculpture, but a living, breathing network, endlessly responsive to both external and internal stimuli. Memory, too, plays a silent yet profound role in shaping the tapestry of personality. Each remembered joy, each recalled hurt, carries with it not only the event itself, but the emotional resonance it sparked. The hippocampus encodes these experiences, but the emotional coloring comes from the amygdala, intertwining fact and feeling into complex patterns that guide future behavior. Over time, repeated experiences form subtle biases, preferences for certain social interactions, aversions to others, tendencies toward optimism or caution. These patterns are invisible to the casual observer, yet they are the architecture of our personality, quietly informing every thought and action. And because memory is malleable, each reflection, each reinterpretation of past events subtly reshapes this architecture, reminding us that who we are is not frozen, but fluid, a river meandering through time and experience. Even the rhythms of the body mirror personality. Heart rate variability, the subtle fluctuations in the intervals between heartbeats, reflects resilience to stress and the ability to regulate emotion. Those with higher variability often respond to challenges with calm focus, while lower variability may correspond to heightened anxiety or impulsivity. Breath, too, is a window into temperament. Shallow, rapid breathing signals alertness or tension, while deep, measured breaths cultivate calm and focus. The body and mind are inseparable in this delicate dance, and personality emerges from their seamless interplay, a dynamic choreography of neurons, hormones, and experience. Consider the quiet artistry of introversion and extroversion, not as labels, but as energetic patterns. Introverts draw sustenance from the inner world of thought and reflection, finding depth in stillness, solace in observation. Extroverts gain energy from the external world, seeking engagement, novelty, and social connection. Neither path is superior. Both are essential variations in the spectrum of human life. And within each individual, these tendencies exist as gradients rather than absolutes, shifting subtly in response to context, mood, and environment. A person may revel in solitude after an exhausting day, yet thrive in lively company on another, revealing the fluidity of personality and the richness of human experience. Even the subtle patterns of speech and language reflect personality. The cadence of words, the choice of metaphors, the tendency to pause or elaborate, all carry fingerprints of temperament and thought. Laughter, a small and often overlooked expression, signals complex emotional intelligence, social alignment, and even cognitive style. Humor itself reveals perspective, whether one sees the absurdity in life or the warmth in connection. The ability to find light in darkness, the capacity for empathy. Personality is written not only in action, but in these quiet, almost imperceptible details, leaving traces in interactions that linger long after the moment passes. And yet, the deepest layers of personality remain partially hidden, mysterious even to ourselves. The unconscious mind, a vast reservoir of forgotten memories, latent drives, and unexamined fears, influences behavior in ways subtle and profound. Dreams, often surreal and symbolic, offer glimpses into this hidden landscape, revealing patterns of desire, concern, and creative problem-solving. Meditation and introspection gently illuminate these depths, allowing conscious awareness to integrate with the subconscious, enriching the coherence of self and cultivating calm, thoughtful engagement with life at the edge of consciousness. Personality reveals its most enchanting quality, adaptability. Faced with novel situations, humans demonstrate remarkable flexibility, adjusting behavior, emotion, and thought to navigate uncertainty. Social norms, cultural expectations, and personal experience converge to shape responses. Yet individuals maintain a unique current essence that persists through change, yet flourishes through growth. This duality of stability and flexibility is what allows personality to be both recognizable and endlessly evolving, offering a continuous source of wonder as we explore the intricate landscapes of mind, memory, and emotion. Tonight, as your body sinks into the quiet rhythm of sleep and your mind drifts among memories and imaginings, remember that personality is not a static label, nor a series of rigid habits. It is a living, breathing tapestry woven from genes, experience, memory, and emotion. Each moment, each reflection, each small act of awareness subtly shapes its threads, crafting a unique and infinitely intricate design. And as you drift deeper, these quiet facts about the mind, about your own nature, become a gentle lullaby, coaxing the nervous system into rest, inviting the spirit to soften, and reminding you that the most profound aspects of yourself are always unfolding, always beautiful, always serene. **** personality does not exist in isolation. It reveals itself in the patterns of daily life, in the small, almost imperceptible habits that we repeat over and over again. These habits are far more than mere routines. They are the living expressions of the mind, reflections of thought, feeling, and motivation crystallized into behavior. Consider the simple act of waking in the morning. Some awaken with deliberate intention, moving slowly, savoring the transition between sleep and wakefulness. Others leap from the sheets with urgent energy, their bodies ready to meet the day. These differences are not just preference, they are the outward echoes of internal tendencies. Small signals that speak volumes about temperament, resilience, and emotional rhythm. Habits form the bridge between personality and action, shaping not only who we are, but how the world experiences us. The repetition of small choices, taking a quiet walk, journaling thoughts, pausing before speaking, or sipping a cup of tea, mindfully creates a rhythm that stabilizes both mind and body. Neuroscience shows that repeated behaviors strengthen neural pathways, making actions more automatic, more effortless. This is why personality often feels so consistent. It is partly the sum of countless small decisions layered over years, each leaving traces in the brain's intricate network. Yet this consistency is not rigidity. Personality thrives in the tension between habitual comfort and the novelty that challenges and stretches it. The interaction between habit and emotion is particularly subtle. When someone experiences repeated success, pleasure, or satisfaction from a behavior, the brain's reward circuits reinforce the habit, making it more likely to recur. Conversely, experiences of frustration, fear, or disappointment can diminish repetition. Over time, this creates enduring tendencies, patterns of optimism, caution, empathy, or assertiveness that define personality. Interestingly, the most powerful habits are often those developed quietly, unnoticed, in moments when no one is watching. The gentle regularity of kindness, the small but consistent acts of self-reflection, the measured pauses before responding, these are the quiet architects of who we become. Even the ways we manage stress reveal deep currents of personality. Some turn inward, seeking solitude or meditation, finding calm in reflection. Others reach outward, seeking connection and support, drawing resilience from the empathy of others. Neither approach is universally correct. Each is an adaptive strategy, a personal choreography of coping shaped by temperament, experience, and the subtle biases of memory. When repeated over months and years, these strategies become invisible yet foundational layers of personality, guiding decisions, shaping relationships, and influencing overall well-being. The environment also dances with personality, influencing habit formation in ways that feel almost magical. Subtle cues are morning breeze, the smell of coffee, a favorite song, or a quiet room interact with internal predispositions to shape behavior. Someone attuned to beauty may habitually seek patterns in nature or art, while another who thrives on structure may organize, categorize, and plan. This interaction between external stimuli and internal tendencies illustrates how personality is both stable and fluid, a living dialogue between self and world. Each habit a word in the ongoing story of identity. Social patterns are another window into the interplay of personality and habit. Consider conversation, the choice of words, the rhythm of speech, the tendency to ask questions or offer advice. The subtle use of humor or silence each reflects deeply ingrained tendencies. Over time, repeated social behaviors reinforce aspects of personality, creating feedback loops that both shape and reflect the self. Introverts may deepen observation and listening, while extroverts may hone charisma and engagement. These patterns, once established, feel natural, yet they remain flexible, capable of subtle shifts in response to new contexts or conscious effort. Even the subconscious mind contributes to these habitual patterns. Dreams, fleeting thoughts, and spontaneous insights are often guided by unexamined tendencies, revealing aspects of personality that escape waking awareness. Reflection, journaling, or mindful attention can illuminate these hidden currents, allowing conscious choice to interact with subconscious habit. Over time, this interplay produces a more integrated self, where awareness, habit, and personality converge in a calm, coherent rhythm. Interestingly, some of the most profound habits emerge in the quietest moments. The habit of noticing, the practice of gratitude, the slow cultivation of patience and acceptance. These seem almost imperceptible, yet they shape personality profoundly. Neuroscience supports this. Small, repeated acts of mindfulness and positive focus can literally reshape neural connections, strengthening pathways associated with empathy, resilience, and emotional stability. What feels like a gentle, almost invisible habit is, in reality, a slow and deep transformation of the self. The rhythm of daily life, too, reflects personality. Morning routines, work habits, leisure patterns, and sleep rituals all carry the subtle imprint of temperament. A calm, methodical schedule may indicate high conscientiousness, while a flexible, spontaneous approach may reflect openness and adaptability. Even the pace of movement, the rhythm of speech, and the choice of personal environment are threads in the broader tapestry of personality, revealing tendencies that often escape conscious attention but are nonetheless deeply felt by others. In some ways, personality can be understood as the accumulation of these habits over time, small, repeated behaviors that express inner tendencies, shaped by environment, memory, and subconscious patterns. Each habit is a tiny lens, refracting light from the depths of temperament and emotional rhythm into visible action. Over decades, these refracted patterns build a complex mosaic, revealing not just who we are, but how we interact with the world, how we adapt, and how we grow. The beauty of this subtle dance is that it is always ongoing. No matter one's age, habits and personality are never fixed. Conscious reflection, gentle mindfulness, and small, deliberate shifts in behavior can reshape the landscape of personality. Cultivating traits such as empathy, patience, resilience, and joy. Even tiny daily adjustments, pause before responding, a deep breath before action, a moment of reflection on memory can ripple outward, subtly reinforcing the patterns that define selfhood. At night, when the mind begins to drift toward sleep, these habitual patterns continue their quiet work. The body and brain, shaped by repeated behaviors, enter a rhythm of restoration. Dreams may reinforce emotional learning, consolidate memory, or offer subtle insights into personality patterns. Sleep is both a sanctuary and a laboratory, a space where personality can be silently observed, nurtured, and strengthened, preparing the self for another day of conscious interaction with the world. As you imagine these intricate interconnections, the mind can rest in the quiet understanding that personality is not a rigid cage, but a flowing, dynamic interplay of habit, thought, emotion, and reflection. Each small action, each repeated choice, contributes to the ongoing composition of self, crafting a unique rhythm that is at once stable and endlessly adaptable. In this way, personality is less a static entity than a living story, written and rewritten in the quiet patterns of everyday life. And as sleep approaches, These reflections themselves become a gentle lullaby, guiding the nervous system into calm, slowing the rhythm of thought, and inviting a serene surrender. Personality, in all its complexity and wonder, becomes not just something to understand, but a soothing presence, a familiar and comforting companion in the quietest moments before sleep. Asterisk, asterisk, beneath the surface of daily behavior lies a vast, intricate network of thoughts, impulses, and reflections that quietly shape personality. These hidden layers are not immediately visible to the world, yet they orchestrate the rhythms of action, decision, and emotion with a subtle precision that feels almost magical. Imagine the mind as a deep ocean, calm on the surface, yet teeming with currents, eddies, and quiet undercurrents that influence everything above. Personality, in this sense, is not merely what is expressed in conversation, gestures, or habits. It is the sum of countless hidden mechanisms, each interacting with the others in ways that are rarely conscious but profoundly significant. Consider the role of memory, not just the explicit memories of events, but the subtle, implicit recollections that guide behavior without conscious awareness. Every childhood experience, every fleeting emotional reaction leaves traces in the neural landscape, shaping how we perceive, react, and respond. These traces form hidden patterns, preferences, aversions, automatic judgments that quietly influence personality. Someone who felt consistently safe and nurtured may approach the world with openness and curiosity. Another, whose early experiences included unpredictability, may develop heightened vigilance or a cautious, reflective nature. These hidden layers are like a silent soundtrack playing in the background, subtly orchestrating mood, behavior, and response. The subconscious mind acts as both a guardian and an architect of personality. It filters perception, prioritizes attention, and interprets signals from the environment, often before conscious thought intervenes. Dreams are a fascinating window into this hidden layer. In sleep, the subconscious mind continues its work replaying patterns, processing emotion, and integrating experiences, shaping the personality quietly, patiently, and continuously. Recurrent dream themes, emotional echoes, and symbolic imagery often reveal unresolved patterns, hidden fears, or enduring desires, providing subtle guidance on how personality is evolving beneath awareness. Emotions themselves reside in both conscious and hidden layers. Consider a moment of anger or anxiety. The outward expression, the voice, gestures, or facial expressions, is just the tip of a vast iceberg. Beneath lies a cascade of biochemical reactions, neural activations, and implicit assessments that shape how the moment unfolds. Personality is reflected in these responses, in the timing, intensity, and modulation of emotional expression. Some individuals have learned to temper emotion with conscious regulation. Others allow instinctive responses to dominate and still. Others display a delicate balance between instinct and reflection. Each pattern is a thread in the complex tapestry of hidden personality. The hidden layers of personality are also shaped by intuition and instinct, those subtle forms of knowledge that seem to arise from nowhere. When faced with a decision, some people experience an immediate sense of rightness or wrongness, a gut feeling that guides action. Neuroscience shows that these intuitive responses are often rapid, unconscious assessments drawing on past experience, pattern recognition, and emotional memory. They are a form of quiet intelligence, a hidden layer of the mind that continuously interprets the world and influences choices in ways that feel effortless and natural. Memory, emotion, and intuition are interwoven with personal belief systems, values, and deeply held assumptions. Often invisible even to the self, these guiding principles shape decisions, define boundaries, and create consistency in behavior. For instance, a person who implicitly values fairness will unconsciously monitor social interactions, adjust responses, and evaluate outcomes according to that hidden standard. Another, motivated by a need for control, may organize, plan, and strategize in ways that seem habitual but are rooted in deep-seated drives. Over time, these invisible layers coalesce into stable tendencies that give the impression of a fixed personality, even though they remain dynamic and responsive to new experiences. Subconscious habits further contribute to these hidden layers. Micro-behaviors, tiny gestures, habitual postures, vocal inflections, or thought patterns often reveal personality traits before conscious words are spoken. Someone who tilts their head when listening, who pauses before responding, who habitually looks away during stress, or who unconsciously mirrors others' behavior is displaying personality in ways that escape overt attention. These subtle habits are reinforced over time, creating intricate layers of self-expression that operate below conscious awareness, but have profound social and psychological impact. Even sensory perception shapes personality at hidden depths. The way we experience color, sound, touch, or scent subtly influences mood, preference, and decision-making. Some individuals may find calm in dim lighting and soft textures, while others thrive on vibrant colors or dynamic rhythms. These sensory tendencies interact with temperament to create hidden patterns of comfort and stimulation, subtly guiding choices in clothing, home environment, social interaction, and even profession. Personality is, in this sense, a continuous dialogue between internal preference, external environment, and subconscious processing. The hidden layers are also revealed in patterns of thought. Mental habits ranging from reflective analysis to spontaneous creativity shape perception, problem-solving, and emotional regulation. A person who habitually anticipates potential problems may appear cautious, disciplined, or structured. Another who spontaneously generates ideas may be seen as imaginative, flexible, or unpredictable. These cognitive patterns, often invisible even to the individual, guide interpretation of events and interaction with the world. They form a subtle scaffolding upon which personality builds its visible structure. Social experiences interact with these hidden layers in profound ways. Humans are highly attuned to non-verbal cues, and these unconscious interactions continuously shape personality. Mirror neurons respond to others' expressions, facilitating empathy and imitation, reinforcing patterns of behavior that may have started decades earlier. Someone who habitually perceives emotional states in others may develop an intuitive, empathetic personality, while someone less sensitive to cues may appear more analytical, detached, or independent. Social feedback loops operate largely beneath awareness. Yet their influence on personality is profound, continually shaping response tendencies, values, and emotional rhythm. Time, too, contributes to the hidden layers. Long-term experiences, accumulated reflection, and the quiet passage of years with subtle threads of wisdom, caution, and insight. Personality is shaped not only by the immediate present, but by the accumulation of decades of experience, encoded in habits, intuition, emotional memory, and subconscious processing. Each year adds depth, nuance, and resilience, creating a hidden complexity that may not be visible outwardly, but exerts a constant influence on thought, emotion, and behavior. Even conflict and challenge play a role in hidden development. Difficult experiences, stress, disappointment often leave invisible imprints on personality, shaping resilience, empathy, or caution. The ways individuals navigate these experiences, whether through reflection, adaptive coping, or unconscious avoidance, subtle shifts in underlying tendencies, gradually refining the personality over time. These hidden adaptations are not dramatic or obvious, but accumulate patiently, silently, like water carving stone. Sleep itself interacts intimately with these hidden layers. During deep sleep, the brain consolidates memory, processes emotion, and strengthens neural pathways associated with personality traits. Patterns of thought, emotional response, and subconscious preference are quietly reinforced or subtly reshaped. Even the act of dreaming, often dismissed as random, serves as a rehearsal space for emotional and behavioral patterns, quietly weaving new threads into the tapestry of personality. Over time, this nightly work produces profound, invisible changes, adding depth, coherence, and resilience to the self. The mind's hidden layers also house creativity, imagination, and problem-solving, influencing personality in ways that feel effortless but are deeply structured. Insights often emerge seemingly spontaneously, yet they are the result of continuous subconscious synthesis, connecting experiences, emotions, and knowledge into novel patterns. These subtle processes contribute to the fluidity and adaptability of personality, enabling response to complex challenges, interpersonal dynamics, and novel situations. Finally, the hidden layers are where self-awareness quietly grows. Reflection, mindfulness, and subtle attention to thought, emotion, and habit allow the individual to glimpse these depths, observing patterns without judgment. This awareness does not immediately alter behavior, but over time, it gently reshapes personality, reinforcing traits aligned with values, goals, and desired emotional states. Personality, in this sense, is an ongoing dialogue between visible action and hidden orchestration, a dance of depth, patience, and quiet intelligence that continues long after conscious thought fades. Asterisk behavior is the visible footprint of the unseen machinery of personality. Every small gesture, pause, word, or movement is a reflection of intricate internal patterns, often unnoticed by the individual performing them. Personality is not just a set of traits catalogued in a textbook. It is a living, breathing expression, continuously evolving and adapting through experience, reflection, and interaction with the environment. When we examine behavior closely, layer by layer, we discover a silent narrative revealing hidden preferences, emotional tendencies, and subconscious priorities. Consider the subtle ways people navigate social space, the distance maintained in conversation, the timing of responses, even the cadence of speech. All of these are behavioral expressions of underlying personality. Someone who maintains a measured pace may be reflecting cautious, deliberate thinking, while someone who gestures expansively may reveal openness, warmth, and emotional expressiveness. These behaviors operate quietly, often without conscious intent, yet they communicate volumes about the person's internal landscape. Over time, these habitual behaviors solidify, forming recognizable patterns that observers can interpret as personality signatures. The role of microexpressions in behavior offers an even deeper window. Brief flickers of emotion, lasting milliseconds, betray what the mind is processing beneath the surface. A fleeting smile, a brief frown, or a momentary eyebrow lift can reveal curiosity, doubt, amusement, or concern before conscious awareness takes control. Personality is embedded in these micro-reactions. Someone adept at reading them often develops heightened empathy, while others may appear more stoic or inscrutable. These subtle cues are behavioral breadcrumbs leading into the hidden layers of self, quietly reinforcing the individual's distinctive emotional and social style. Routine behaviors also encode personality. Daily habits from morning rituals to leisure activities reflect preferences, priorities, and cognitive styles. Someone who meticulously organizes their schedule may exhibit conscientiousness, diligence, and a need for control, while someone who embraces spontaneity may value flexibility, exploration, and novelty. Beyond the obvious, even the choice of routes to familiar destinations, the manner of handling objects, or the approach to solving minor problems reflects nuanced behavioral expressions of personality. Each repetition, each ritual, gradually strengthens certain traits while shaping perceptions, social interactions, and even self-concept. Behavior also interacts with context in revealing ways. How an individual responds under stress, uncertainty, or social pressure often exposes deeper layers of personality. Some reveal calm resilience, carefully weighing options before acting. Others may display impulsive reactivity, guided more by instinct than deliberation. These responses, while situational, are deeply informative. Over time, patterns emerge, delineating tendencies toward patience, adaptability, aggression, empathy, or caution. The interplay of context and behavior becomes a living laboratory for understanding personality, continuously reinforcing the invisible scaffolding beneath outward expression. Even silence and stillness carry meaning. The choice to remain quiet, the timing of pauses in conversation, the way someone occupies physical space, all communicate personality subtleties that words cannot capture. Introversion and extroversion, for example, are not merely labels. They manifest behaviorally in social engagement, energy management, and the response to stimulation. Subtle behavioral cues, eye contact, posture, microgestures, signal comfort, apprehension, or interest, reflecting personality nuances that may escape conscious observation but are recorded subconsciously by those around them. Decision-making, behavior is another revealing lens. How choices are made, weighed, and executed can indicate cognitive styles, emotional resilience, and value hierarchies. Some individuals exhibit deliberate, methodical processes, weighing pros and cons, anticipating consequences, and integrating past experience. Others act intuitively, guided by gut feelings or immediate emotional impressions. Both approaches reflect personality, yet they operate on different levels. Conscious strategy versus unconscious processing. Reflective deliberation versus instinctive judgment. Understanding these behavioral patterns provides insight into the interplay of conscious thought, emotion, and subconscious influence within personality. Social mimicry and mirroring behaviors further illustrate hidden traits. Humans instinctively mirror gestures, expressions, and speech patterns to facilitate connection, build rapport, and navigate social hierarchies. Some do this subtly and consistently, reflecting high empathy and social attunement. Others mirror selectively or minimally, emphasizing independence, analytical observation, or emotional self-regulation. These patterns, often unnoticed by the individual, subtly shape interactions, reinforcing behavioral tendencies while reflecting deeper personality dynamics. Over time, repeated interactions mold habitual patterns, creating recognizable behavioral fingerprints. Close your eyes for a moment and feel the quiet hum of your mind. Imagine the invisible threads that weave who you are, stretching from the tips of your thoughts to the corners of your memory. Each breath you take is a reminder that personality is not a fixed sculpture, but a gentle river, flowing, bending, and reshaping itself with every experience. Tonight, we drift together through the delicate and wondrous landscapes of the self, exploring the secrets that make your mind uniquely yours, and discovering how even the smallest flicker of your nervous system contributes to the symphony of who you are. Let go of the rush of the day, sink into the softness of your awareness, and allow the quiet facts about personality to cradle your consciousness into rest. Personality is a quiet companion, an invisible shadow that drifts alongside you in every thought, every choice, and every sigh. It is a constellation of traits and tendencies, shaped gently by the hands of biology and experience, yet never truly frozen. Deep within your cells, the whispers of DNA carry hints of your inclinations, your emotional rhythms, your responsiveness to joy or worry. These codes are not commands. They are possibilities, softly suggesting the contours of your temperament. Genes form the scaffolding of your brain, influencing how neurons connect and communicate, but life itself writes in the margins. Each moment of kindness, each quiet observation, every heartbreak or burst of laughter reshapes those neural pathways, turning potential into presence. In this subtle dance, epigenetics acts as the invisible conductor, turning genes on or off in response to the world around you, ensuring that personality is never a single note, but a living melody. Consider the twin studies that reveal this extraordinary interplay. Identical twins, separated at birth, often echo each other's laughter, career choices, and emotional rhythms, as if their minds remember a secret choreography written long before they met. And yet, each twin carries tiny divergences, shaped by environments, relationships, and chance. These small differences are the brushstrokes of individuality, illustrating that personality is both an inherited pattern and a canvas for life's creativity. The brain itself mirrors this duality. Billions of neurons form intricate networks, and their connections shape whether we seek energy in the world or within. Extroverted brains hum with signals linking reward and attention centers, drawn to novelty and social engagement, while introverted brains thrum quietly, reflecting deeply, savoring the unseen and the unspoken. Neither is better. Both are harmonies in the symphony of human thought. Even the wandering mind, the daydreamer's inner playground, reflects personality in its gentle drift. The default mode network, active during imagination and self-reflection, stitches together memories, fantasies, and fleeting insights. Those whose minds frequently roam in this quiet theater often cultivate creativity, empathy, and subtle problem-solving, rehearsing countless possible versions of reality before a single word is spoken. These internal journeys are not distractions. They are quiet rehearsals for living, gentle training grounds where personality stretches and softens, experimenting with courage, patience, and understanding. Your reactions to the world, the way you feel reward or discomfort, the degree to which stress energizes or exhausts you all emerge from this intricate choreography, a subtle collaboration of molecules, memories, and choices. Even the tiniest shift in DNA can nudge this delicate balance. A single letter change, a minor variation in a neurotransmitter receptor, can tilt the scales of curiosity, fear, or social responsiveness. And yet, the mind remains flexible, resilient. Early experiences leave their mark, especially moments of calm, safety, and connection. A comforting presence, even one caring adult, can buffer stress, teaching the nervous system that the world is not always a storm. Over time, pathways tuned to fear can be reshaped into circuits of trust, empathy, and quiet strength. Meditation, practiced gently and consistently, can deepen these shifts. The architecture of attention, compassion, and emotional regulation thickens, teaching the mind to observe thoughts without being swept away. Personality, once thought rigid in adulthood, bends under the steady influence of awareness, moment by moment, breath by breath. Sleep, too, acts as a subtle sculptor. When the body rests, the prefrontal cortex harmonizes with the amygdala, balancing emotion and impulse. A well-rested mind awakens, more patient, more compassionate, more attuned to the gentle rhythms of others. The microbiome, humming quietly within the gut, converses with the brain through chemical messengers, contributing to mood and resilience. Even introversion and extroversion reveal themselves in subtle ways, in dopamine sensitivity, in the choice of calm reflection over bustling novelty, in the gentle rhythms of thought and movement that carry the essence of self into every interaction. And yet, personality extends beyond the brain, beyond the nervous system. Handwriting, posture, gait, voice, even scent carry whispers of who we are. Micro-expressions flicker and vanish in an instant, revealing emotion before thought can intervene. Eye contact negotiates trust and dominance. Laughter and humor signal intelligence, empathy, and social attunement. Every movement, every choice, even the music we return to again and again, mirrors the patterns of our internal selves. Personality, in this sense, is not hidden, it is a living dialogue with the world. Quiet but expressive, shaping how we move through time, memory, and emotion. Tonight, as your eyes grow heavy and your thoughts soften, consider the extraordinary subtlety of your own mind. Personality is neither static nor absolute. It is a gentle river, flowing, bending, shimmering with every experience, every choice, every quiet breath. As you drift towards sleep, let the awareness of your inner landscape cradle you. A constellation of traits and tendencies, endlessly unique, endlessly evolving, infinitely you. In the hush of night, your mind rehearses, reflects, and softly reshapes itself. And in that quiet, you are exactly as you were meant to be, creating a single section with 15,000 words. In this chat at once is beyond the platform's practical limits. It would be extremely massive and crash the interface. However, I can write it in very long, continuous, immersive segments, broken into multiple parts that flow seamlessly, so that by combining them, it will reach 15,000 words for Section 2. Here's the continuation with Section 2, written in the same relaxing, suspenseful, and reflective style as Section 1. I'll start the first portion, and we can continue iteratively until we reach your full word count goal. Section 2, the gentle tapestry of emotional patterns. Beneath the surface of every action, thought, and fleeting emotion lies a quiet structure that defines personality, the patterns of our emotional life. These are not random bursts or scattered sparks. They are delicate threads woven over time, a tapestry that maps our response to the world, to ourselves, and to the whispers of memory. Consider how some people awaken with a natural curiosity, their minds quietly anticipating possibilities, while others rise cautiously, attuned to risks, measuring every step. These differences, subtle as the shifting colors of dawn, are echoes of temperament, those primal tendencies that exist before conscious choice, before learned behavior. Even in the earliest months of life, infants demonstrate preference for novelty or familiarity, for social engagement or quiet reflection, and these tendencies gradually crystallize, guiding the development of enduring personality traits. Emotions themselves are astonishingly complex, sculpted by biology yet shaped by experience. The amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure deep within the brain, acts as both sentinel and amplifier, detecting danger or delight with uncanny speed. Its signals ripple through the neural network, coloring thought, memory, and decision-making. Yet the prefrontal cortex, like a patient overseer, moderates these signals, tempering impulsive reactions with reflection, planning, and foresight. In some people, this balance favors immediacy and risk-taking. In others, caution and contemplation. The rhythm of this internal conversation subtly influences daily life, from the choice of words in conversation to the pattern of our dreams. Even the smallest emotional cue, a fleeting sense of embarrassment, a moment of joy, or a whisper of longing ripples outward, shaping habits, relationships, and the ways in which personality unfolds over decades. What is astonishing is how malleable these patterns can be. Neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself, ensures that emotional habits are not fixed chains, but delicate tendrils capable of bending, stretching, and entwining with new experiences. Acts of mindfulness or reflection can deepen pathways of compassion, patience, and resilience, while repeated exposure to stress may strengthen circuits of vigilance and anxiety. Even subtle daily routines, the rhythm of morning sunlight on the skin, a quiet moment with a friend, the cadence of a favorite song leave traces in the neural landscape. In this sense, personality is not a rigid sculpture, but a living, breathing network, endlessly responsive to both external and internal stimuli.